Hi, this is Yadi Caro. I'm an organizational psychology practitioner and team coach, and welcome to another episode of the Hardcore Soft Skills podcast. In each episode, I address with you a different skill that you can master so you can have success with your team in your work. And I've been focusing the last episodes with the content from my book, Hardcore Soft Skills, A Guide to Work with Humans. And I've been focusing on the 5 C's framework that I share in my book, which is connect, communicate, collaborate and create, and correct. And in this week, we are addressing the collaborate and create portion of the 5 C's, which is referring to developing the skills that we can effectively collaborate with our teams because we usually presume that these things just come naturally, that we put a bunch of brilliant people together and that we're going to go ahead and create great things. Not necessarily. We need to establish the foundations for teams to work effectively. So, today I am going to talk about the specific issue of problem finding, not just problem solving, but problem finding, because it is something that we regularly do not necessarily focus on because we are enamored with solutions and tech solutions and all sorts of services, but we rarely may take the time to truly define a problem and ensure that we all understand it. And this becomes extremely critical in the age of artificial intelligence because AI can certainly help us solve problems effectively, quickly. But the thing is that for us to obtain the correct solutions from AI, we need to ensure that we're giving it the right prompts and that we truly understand the customer or the services that we provide. So, I'm going to show you today and talk about the exercise that you can do with your team to help with problem finding. One thing that you can do is to get with your team and ask the 5 whys. Why five? Because this is usually, as research has shown, is the amount of whys that will get for you to get to the bottom of a particular issue. So, for example, let's assume that we ask the question of why can the team finish their projects on time? Well, why? Because they are busy. Why are they busy? Because they're working on multiple things, different priorities. What do they have different priorities? Because we haven't established a framework. Why we haven't established a framework, and so on for find the ideal the bottom the root cause of a particular problem. So this is a simple exercise, and I want to leave it that episode today because this is so powerful. So what you should do today is if you have a particular issue and problem that you need to address with your team, practice this exercise of asking the 5 whys and getting the feedback from the different members of the team to solve the problem. There's also many other exercises that you can do. The point is that you need to make a space and a deliberate effort to discuss and collaborate as a team to truly ensure that you understand the problem before you go into a solution mode. The solution part may become easier with time as you integrate tools and technologies. But today, let me remind you of the importance of problem finding. Let me know how it goes. Go to my website, hardcoresoftskillspodcast.com. And I want to hear how it goes with your team. In my website, you can also find resources and courses and other information that I have for you. Once again, thank you for listening.